People often say there are two guarantees in life: death and taxes. Now, as depressing as that is, I believe there is also a third terrible thing that is guaranteed, and that is stress. Stress is something that affects everyone. For some people, it's no more than an occasional bother that happens when life gets hectic. For others, stress can have a profound effect on their life, interfering with their day-to-day lives. Now, I consider myself to be somewhat of an expert in stress, unfortunately. I am what my coworkers jokingly refer to as a professional student because I've been in school for so long. I have 2 undergraduate degrees from McMaster University, and I am pursuing a 3rd postgraduate degree from Brock University as we speak. I experienced all the usual stresses that a student would face during their undergraduate years, such as meeting deadlines and writing difficult exams. And as I faced these challenges, I noticed that they seemed to be extremely difficult for me, more so than my peers. And by second year university, I was officially diagnosed with anxiety. It's something that isn't easy to deal with, and I've been trying to cope with it ever since. One of the reasons I think I've been successful in coping with it for the most part is because I'm willing to try unique and sometimes strange approaches to combating stress. This means keeping an open mind and trying things that are a little bit outside the box. I think that it's important to take medication if you've been prescribed or to see a therapist, but if you're able to come up with alternative means for dealing with or complementing those professional treatments, then why not use them? For my Genius Hour project, I thought, why don't I look at the ways that sound can possibly help deal with stress? Sound is interesting because it's something that affects our lives and we don't even think about it half the time. We're listening and hearing things all the time, and it doesn't take any extra energy, and it's something free and sometimes even fun to do. If sound does have the ability to cure stress or at least alleviate it, it could be a perfect treatment for those who suffer from anxiety or just for anyone who wants to eliminate the stresses of daily life. ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. ASMR describes the feeling of relaxation that a person can get when listening to ordinary, mundane sounds. It can even describe a sort of tingling feeling that you get on the back of your head just from listening to a noise. Now, as strange as this may seem, it's actually not unusual for people to experience this phenomenon. If you're to visit the website YouTube, it's not hard to come across a video with the letters ASMR in the title. These videos are created by people called ASMRtists, or ASMR content creators, who make videos that are designed to create an ASMR feeling in the viewer. So ordinary sounds are captured on video, and listeners listen to these videos or watch them in order to relax. Examples of the auditory triggers that are often featured in these videos are things like brushing, or tapping, or even just the mundane, boring sound of whispering or soft-spokenness. Now, I can't blame you if you're skeptical about ASMR because it is a little strange or outside the box. You might be wondering why someone would want to listen to a video about brushing noises for 20 minutes straight. And at first, I have to admit, I was skeptical too. I tried to do some research about it online, but because ASMR is such a newly documented phenomenon, there isn't any scientific research on it, although the scientific field is starting to look into it due to its increased popularity thanks to YouTube. So for my Genius Hour project, I was left to do my own research. First, I chose to expose myself to ASMR and see if I could experience this tingling and relaxing feeling that so many people posted about online. What I did was I would pop in headphones whenever I was stressed, like say I was working on an assignment, and listen to a video that featured maybe some tapping or I quite enjoy makeup videos, so I would listen to people share their makeup collection while speaking in a soft-spoken ASMR style voice. And I have to say, this was actually insanely relaxing. Just having this sort of white noise in the background really helped calm me down whenever I felt a bit nervous or anxious about a deadline that was coming up or an assignment I had to post. I tested my ASMR experience even further by listening to ASMR on nights when I felt I couldn't fall asleep, and sure enough, it worked even better than a white noise machine, allowing me to sort of just listen to whispering or quiet spoken videos as I tried to fall asleep, and lo and behold, it helped. I took a look at many of the comments on ASMR communities and just on the YouTube pages of ASMR artists, and so many other people also experienced help in alleviating their stress and also getting to sleep just from listening to ASMR videos. I took my research a step further by creating some of my own videos with the intent of creating ASMR sounds and having other people in the ASMR community listen to them. And lots of other people found my videos to be helpful, which was an amazing feeling, knowing that I was helping other people who were dealing with stress and insomnia. I also couldn't get over how kind and welcoming the ASMR community was. YouTube is kind of known to be very aggressive in terms of its comment section. I've only received very kind and friendly messages from people, which I think is a testament to ASMR's ability to reduce stress in itself. YouTube is known for being very hostile, and the fact that everyone in its community seems so nice and positive, I think, is because ASMR really does reduce stress and make people happier. It's certainly a strange and unusual phenomenon, but I feel if it works, why not go for it? So if something like brushing or tapping or even the crinkling of paper, the sound of pencils writing on paper, anything like that is able to help you out, why not listen to it if it can reduce your stress? I'm really looking forward to the next few years when more scientific research on the topic of ASMR comes to light. Many scientists who are studying ASMR as we speak do believe that it could be a valid way to deal with stress and anxiety, and I'm really interested to see how their research pans out. As for now, I think my research into ASMR has been quite rewarding in itself. I now have another tool I can add to my little arsenal of stress relievers, and I think that other people can probably add this to their collection too. If listening to sounds is all it takes to help reduce stress, why not go for it? So next time you're working on an assignment and you're starting to feel a little anxious about a due date or an exam coming up, pop in your headphones and head over to the ASMR community on YouTube. How many times have you heard someone when they're stressed say, "Wow, I could really use a drink," or "I need to go out for a cigarette"? Well, why not use ASMR instead? It's not harmful in any way, and it's free and easy to use. Next time I have an assignment that's stressing me out or I can't fall asleep, I know the first thing I'll do is pop in some headphones. Who knows, maybe it'll be able to relieve your stress and make your day better. It certainly helped mine.